we've been away from our garden for the last couple of weeks. Well, we haven't been away. You just haven't seen what we've been up to.
So today we're gonna give you an update of what we are doing and how everything is going.
So we're starting our garden tour on this side of the land, and the reason is that it will change quite a lot in this summer. The thing is, we don't have watering system on this side of the land, and our raised beds are kind of falling apart. If you can see, it survived since the beginning we started this, but it's time to go. So we are thinking to change it with a tooth and make it at a different position. Now it's like a horizontal, it will be vertical. So yeah, quite a lot for Nino to do this.
Well, I gotta say it's not really vertical, but it's gonna be, the orientation will change. From north to south to south to east.
It's horizontal, it's vertical. So yeah, we're gonna change this part quite a lot, and as you can see, a few raised beds are getting empty already. So we are finishing the last crops, and it's a part of preserving water this summer. So we're not gonna do much on this side, and everything will be concentrated on that side. And Nino, I'm gonna tell you what we have on that side, because he's been working really hard on that side.
So we're going to give you an update quickly about the feijoa as well, which is growing. So we managed to survive. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen. By the way, so in the previous area, we're just waiting to finish up all the crops still in there, and which are pretty much winter crop, plus the onions, which we keep selling it. And definitely after that, everything will change completely. But on the side, just today I've been cleaning those which are the dates tomato. It's very popular here. It's called datterino. It's very sweet and tiny. And the plant is bushy. This one, the last one I just planted. But today I've been cleaning it up because it went into flower. So I've been I've been chopping, I've been cutting all the flowers to let the roots to get stronger and get the plants to grow better. And so far they are growing fine. And next to it we have the ancient pumpkins, which as well, finger crossed, are growing well. So they already made the leaf, which has the color, the proper one. And this morning I watered. Everything is nice and moist down there, and this one is one of that crop which at the moment is going very well. But I gotta show you the other vintage tomato passing by our plum tree.
Oh,
we have yellow plums
gorgeous.
Here. Yeah,
they're gonna get even bigger.
They get bigger, and the branch will get so heavy that I will almost touch the ground. So even grapes are growing fine. They're all good so far. Let's say that we've been very lucky so far. Temperature has been between 20 and maximum 28 degrees. So when we're watering, thanks to the straw, the humidity stays there. The plant don't have any stress, and everything is going like according to plan. So
wait, I have to tell them about this.
Oh yeah.
This is our walnut tree?
Walnut tree,
yeah. So we had a school coming last week here, and one of the professors said that probably this tree didn't survive. It seems like it has a cancer.
Yeah, apparently this year many of them died in here, plus many figs.
Oh, wait,
so far the only dead this year is the walnut.
Well, you know, I can see few leaves.
I can see few leaves as well, but I don't know, it's weird. It should be already covered with leaves, but of course I won't be cutting or chopping it now because there's already like a crop in there. So eventually, if it's dead, I will chop it probably in autumn. So for the time being, we're just observing it, but we're kind of pretty sure that it's dead. It's a sin because it's been 10 years. We were waiting to pick our first nut, but we never picked, and so it's done. So here, the tomato, the one which I've been telling you, the Sicilian one, called Leonese, it's growing fantastic. I mean, look at that, this beauty. It has already flowers. This one is one of the tomato that we don't touch it, so it grows as a bush. It grows whatever he wants to do, he does, and so far seems to be very promising.
Okay.
So I just finished the water. Everything is nice and moist as well.
Can you tell why we don't have straw in this area?
Because this tomato is the one which, as previous video I told you, it grows in a dry condition. So at the moment we're watering until it does the fruits. Then after that, no more water. It will produce this tomato very juicy and with less percentage of water. And it's a proper autochthon from Sicily. And yeah, it's growing well. Our mango tree there so far is alive. Probably I need to water it today. I will probably later after the video. Olive tree, they did the legagione, so the impollination of the olives happened. So last time I asked the agronomo how do I recognize it. So literally all the brown flower, they've been pollinated. Look at here. Look, all the little olives, tiny olives. So this year, even if they are yellow leaves, that's no problem. But that is he told me like a normal selection, natural selection of the tree. So he kind of put down things to give energy to fruits. So it's normal. So we are fine. So this year, make sure you book to come and pick olives with us. You can just send an email to us. But let's go to the part which I love it. At the moment, I live every day with the biggest anxiety because everything is going very, very well. But of course, I mean, there is also a part of fear due to the drought last year and the drought. But so far, I mean, everything is going very, very well.
We are still waiting for a heat waves to come. I mean, it's like still spring period, so soon it will be summer, and we will see how it all works out. But so far, everything looking just perfect.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's good. I mean, the spring has been a proper spring, you know. It hasn't been so hot, apart a couple of days, but not really that hot. We achieved about 27, 28. But everything is, so far is good.
Oh, let's show this area.
We have the lavender. Lavender is a slow growing, but is alive, and that is important. And here we have ancient peppers, the only one which is germinated. Wanted to put here just to see what do they look like. And hopefully they will be nice. Onions are growing fine, they've just been watered this morning.
Right, I'll show a couple of onions, how beautiful they are.
Yeah, that's the Ethiopia one. Beautiful,
They're so cute and tasty.
very, very tasty, I gotta say. And green beans, I mean, they have an insane amount of flower. So all those flowers, they will become beans. And even if the plant is very small, I mean, it's normal for this kind of variety, which is not the climbing one, is the one which stays
Bushy.
small. A couple of them probably they won't grow that much like those, but the rest of them will be fine. There will be a big harvest. And yeah, beans that we're doing fine. Since the last update, we plant more nasturtium under the olive tree here, which is growing fine. So as we said previously, we will be probably able to sell edible flowers. So that's one of them. And even here, I mean, look how many olives. I mean, it's insane. In fact, we try to don't touch the olive tree just to don't hurt the leaves, you know what I mean? Because the flower might fall. And this year seems to be a very good year. So, quick update. Peppers. Fantastic. This morning, as a good practice, I clean up the bottom leaves to avoid the humidity to go up there, so making more radiation and avoid any disease which might come from humidity. So that's a good practice that is done in peppers. they're growing fine. The color of the leaves is a very vibrant green, so they're healthy. So the hardest crop to grow so far seems to be fine.
Oh, shall we tell about the corn?
The corn. The corn, of course, now is probably I planted way too early, but the purpose of the corn was, yes, to have some corn for us, which probably this year we won't get it because it's way too small, but mostly to attract the aphids, and it's working. So
I'll
look at
show
here.
you here.
That's all the black is aphids, which they are in the corn. So like this, they're not gonna go to the peppers. So Mother Nature Santa. And over here, the one which at the moment with anxiety, I look at it every day. Because last year we didn't eat not even one. So aubergines or eggplant. This one is the round variety, the one from Florence they call it. And as well this morning I clean up all the leaves at the bottom to give them more boost to grow taller, because the trellis is already here. So I'm waiting them to achieve the trellis, then attach it, so just in case the wind is gonna hurt them. And so far they're growing well. They're growing very, very well. So finger crossed for that as well. Here, the basil, together with the tomato, the bumblebee. Tomato bumblebee, it's surprisingly amazing. I can tell it's a plant which has a very strong base, very good vegetation, is already making flowers, but that's normal. The vigorosity of this plant is actually quite visible. And the basil, which is the variety lettuce leaf, which is probably my favorite. It's my favorite, no, probably. And it's so smelly, it's like so good. So everything in here is growing well. The same of the other beds, so they're all the same tomato. They are doing very well. Nasturtium as well in that, doing fine. So lettuce, I mean, look at those lettuce.
That's a beauty.
It's a beauty, it's a flower. It's absolutely fantastic. It has a nice core. It's crunchy, it's a sweet, it's amazing. And just recently, I mean, we've always been growing this kind of lettuce in the summer, but just recently I found out actually it's quite prestigious. So, good to know. Next to it we have all the oregano, which is doing fantastic. I mean, look at the... We're waiting now to make the flour, then probably in a month's time we can start literally cutting and start selling it. You see here, the first flower are germinated. So this one is a white oregano. When the flower comes out, so it becomes white, that is the time when we pick it. And so the tomato, this one is the same bumblebee. I just planted some few of the plants like probably 1 week before the other. You can tell the difference. Growing fantastic. I already put a few lettuce in here. I mean, this one is the one which is almost arriving to the trellis. I'm waiting probably 1 more week. I will be able to attach it. And so, I mean, so far these ones are going very, very, very well. So that's why this year we have anxiety, because
It's looking too good to be true.
So good, you know. And chili with okra and basil are doing fine as well. Okra, I don't know, seems to be fine. And chili is already making chili, so, but I don't want to touch them because I know that they do chili like until late. So these plants, I just give it water, they will grow fine. At the moment they still struggle a bit. Purple basil, that is doing fine. It's probably some snails still, or slugs have been eating the leaves, but they don't like it, otherwise they would have finished. More lettuce here, it's growing here. Most of them have been picked already and selling it. And thyme plant, thyme plant is doing fine. Now we need to harvest it and dry it. And over here we have the same tomato on the other side. So the dates is doing very fine. And here I planted the plants 2 weeks before, and they are doing fine. Look at that, little tomatoes here, so tiny and cute. And special thanks to Nadia. Nadia, thanks for the seeds of spaghetti squash. We want to show you the update of spaghetti squash. I mean, compared with normal pumpkins, are growing much faster and
Looks really healthy as well.
looks really healthy. I mean, there are plants which are getting big. So I can't wait literally to try this. I mean, I'm so curious. So thanks, Nadia. And let's move to. Oh, should we move to zucchini?
We haven't been to zucchini area, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, show little strawberries.
Yeah, in the meantime, Brigitta's been eating few strawberries. It's not such a productive crop, but enough for Brigitta to come here in the morning and pick one or two.
1 or 2 every morning.
And look at that on how many it does.
Yeah, well, that will be more than 2.
Yeah.
Ah, somebody be stealing them from us.
Yeah, the birds like it.
Ah,
Birds. Don't touch them. Brigitta strawberries.
it's mine. I only get 2 a day, so.
I mean, strawberry here is amazing. I mean, if you move from there, probably they will see the beauty. Like, there are so many zucchini already. I've been like this crop. I've been cleaning up the flower for 3 weeks because like that I gave more strength to the plant to grow rather than give
To the
fruit
roots.
straight away.
Yeah.
Just in the last week I stopped. And look at that. We have zucchini. We have zucchini there. They're actually two there. Zucchini here. Zucchini there. I mean, every plant has 1 or 2 zucchini.
And I have to say, usually people have lots of zucchinis, but we weren't that successful.
No.
It's like we've been always failing with a crop
Yeah.
that everybody finds easy to grow.
I mean, it's like radish. Everybody grow radish easily. For us, it's like
Yeah,
it's
horrible.
impossible. We can't do radish. And lettuce on the side is doing well as well. Of course, on soil is a little bit slower than raised beds because the soil is harder. And but it's doing fine. It's growing the same variety. The onion, the flat like a UFO, is doing fine as well. So I can't wait to try that. Olive tree here as well is like so loaded. Oh my god! Please, guys, book, come here to help us. End of October, beginning of November. That's the time, more or less. And
Yeah, we will need loads of help because otherwise I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I don't know really. This year, I have no idea. Unless like the apocalypse that come to town, and destroy everything. I mean, the production should be like insane. And cucumber. We gotta show the cucumber. I mean, in the meantime, in here we are leaving the chard to make a seeds because the variety of this year was probably the best in the last 5 years. So we decided to keep the plant and make the seeds because this one was very good. We've been picking until last week and now we pulled everything off. I kept these, already substituted the space with more basil because basil is a big seller. And here we have a lettuce. You can't really see well, there's hay, but there's lettuce definitely. And yeah, the cucumber next to it.
Wait, shall we tell what happened to this beautiful
Yeah,
tree?
Pirillo. Allora, Pirillo this year became like the aphid target. So there are so many aphids you can see here. Oh, every year something happens. It's Mother Nature.
Last year it was lemons. This year,
this year it's Pirillo.
and we leave it like that because it's
Yeah.
like they
But
go there,
it
they
goes
don't
in
go
there, it
anywhere
doesn't
else.
go anywhere else. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I've been putting a bit of coffee in ground to avoid the ants to go there in quantity. Has been working a bit. So in fact I can see less aphids, but of course there's still a lot. Of course ants go up and down because the aphids for the ants is like for the sheep for the people. So
I think we
we
will
have a
be
few.
able to try a few,
Not
but
as many as we thought, but we
Because-
will be able because some of them they've been beat them up big time. Some of them are still alive. Maybe we can try some for us. And so cucumber update. I don't know if we need to say anything about it because you can see yourself the first cucumber already in. I mean they're out.
yeah.
and there are so many flowers. I mean, the production of this cucumber every year is like insane. Sometimes we have much more than what we can sell. But I mean, luckily we like cucumber. We eat lots of cucumber at home, and it's also sometimes instead of a glass of water we can eat a cucumber.
We do, especially me who doesn't like water.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't like water, but man, she learned not to like water in Sicily.
I'm trying.
I mean, what else to say? I mean, we have a garden this year which hope all of you are gonna cross the fingers for us. But seems to be everything so fantastic. Even the apples, yeah, we're making like we have a 3 apples here, the first 3. 4, 5.
No,
so
there are few
there are
more.
few. So we did the things this year differently. But definitely what's different compared with last year is that we have a water system under the hay. So we spend a little money we had during winter to set up everything right. Luckily this year I could find like a straw, I mean. So we covered everything with straw ready, humidity is preserved, so therefore water, therefore electricity.
And we're focusing only on one area. We're
Just in
trying.
this area, let's say that we focus on the area, but this area is actually very high productive.
Yeah.
So we have literally lots going on, and we're focusing already on the next autumn, so that's why we're going to do the modification on that area, which in August like this we can straight away plant all the winter crops, especially the one which require longer time, while we're still producing summer crops. So we have a better plan every year. We learn from our mistake, we learn from Mother Nature definitely, and so far so good.
I'm so sorry about the quality of the video. I wanted to do a good video with like a nice crispy sound, but I managed to forget to attach the receiver. I think it's called the receiver, the little thing that attaches to the phone and connects your microphones. So I didn't do it, and then we recorded another part where I forgot to switch on the microphones. So the second part was useless at all because there was no sound. Sometimes days are like that, and I didn't even check. I just recorded and I thought we have a video. And then now Wednesday evening I double checked and I realized that the audio is not good. So I'm sorry guys, I'll try to do better next time. Sometimes technology happens and I wish we could record another video. We would do it with pleasure, but I don't want to leave you without any video for tomorrow, because I know some of you waiting 7 o'clock on Thursday evening for our video. So I'm sorry about that, and I wish I could do tomorrow morning, but tomorrow morning we are doing delivery. So it is what it is, it's life. But we hope you enjoyed the tour, and thank you for supporting us and thank you for your patience. I wanted to record a video tonight. Like, I just asked Nino if we can finish this video and record what we said in previously, but he said I'm too tired. He's like on the sofa watching something, Star Wars I think, and it's 9 o'clock almost, so he's like, I can't do it. It's like, so I decided to do it alone and just say sorry for what it is. It's life sometimes, you know, things happen, but I just wanted you to know. And I wanted to upload this video anyway because I like the video. Sorry again, and I'll try to do better video next week. And we'll see you next week. Ciao!